it's Fiona here from Bridge 38 Physiotherapy and Sports Injuries Clinic. Today I thought I'd do my blog actually on video, and also I'm very excited because I'm trialling out my new little microphone. I don't know if you can see it, so hopefully the sound quality is a little bit better from when I did my last videos. So today's blog is all about the two questions I often get asked is, can I run with this injury, or should I continue running in pain? Well, we know through literature, actually pain and tissue damage are poorly correlated. So people often think pain equals damage, but that's not often the case. So think of when you get a muscle cramp, it can be jolly sore, but there's no tissue damage, or maybe when we have a migraine or headache. What that doesn't mean is that you can suddenly go, yippee, I'm going to go out running. She says pain is poorly correlated with tissue damage. So let's think about things with a few examples. So let's take running. Perhaps you can do simple things like changing something. It may be, say you've got some knee pain when you're out running, and you just change your cadence. So what I mean by is maybe you take shorter, faster, quicker steps, and you might find that reduces your pain. Maybe it could be something like changing your footwear or changing the surface. So simple things, try those first and see if that changes. So let's think about, well, the immediate response. You go out running and it starts to get a bit niggly. So if we think of a pain scale, so we'll think 10 is absolutely agony, 0 is no pain. And if your pain is around about the 3 or 4 mark, doesn't get any worse as you go through the run, you've finished your run, pain goes away, by the next day it's not any worse, so it's less, you're probably okay. It's unlikely you're doing further tissue damage. So let's think of the scenario. You start running and you've done 2 to 3 miles and you feel fairly comfortable. And then you start to get up to 4 or 5 miles and you're starting to think maybe my tendon is getting a bit sore, maybe my knee is getting a bit sore, and it's really getting to that maybe 5 or 6 out of 10. That's at the point you'd say, stop running. What we might say then as physios is, well, we might be able to keep you running, but keep you at a 2 to 3 miles where you're comfortable running and you're not getting any pain, and then through doing some exercises and gradually building yourself back up, we can get you back up to running, slightly longer distances. So okay, let's think about we've been out running, we feel great, but the next day or even 2 days later we're really sore, because some tissues, particularly tendons, can sometimes have a latent response. So again, if you've been for a run, felt reasonably okay, and the next day or 48 hours later, you're at a 5 out of 6, and really it's taking longer than 24 hours to begin to settle down, you've probably done too much. So in those instances, I'd probably say yes, that whatever you've done, whether it's distance, you've run too far, you've run too fast, you've maybe done too many hills, you maybe need to change something so that you don't get that latent pain. But let's think longer term now. Say you've had, that 3 out of 10, you think, well, it doesn't get worse, but actually it's not going away. And I've been running now like this for a month. I would probably say, yes, if it's longer term, we want to get this checked out. We don't want to be running in pain over a long period of time. And that's when you want to get advice from your physio or a good health professional. So let's think of the times in actually running is a big no-no. So if you've got severe pain, 7 or 8 out of 10, you've got a joint that's swollen or a part of your body that's swollen, those are indicators that, yeah, you wouldn't run. Other things, if something feels unstable, so you think, oh, it feels like it's going to give way, or maybe even the knee is kind of locked and you really need to unwaggle it to kind of unlock it. Again, those are signs that I'd probably say you need to get it checked out. Or bone pain, which is a sort of deep, dull, achy pain. A lot of people sometimes complain of pain in the shin. They talk about shin splints. Again, if this is getting worsening pain and it's really acutely tender to touch and it's really sore when you run, again, these are signs and symptoms that you need to get it checked out. So in summary, yes, we probably can run with a little bit of pain, but in the short term, and as long as the pain doesn't get above that 3 or 4 out of 10, and it goes away quite quickly. Hope you find that really useful. If you'd like more information or you want to chat to me about things, please feel free to email me on info@physiotherapy, bridge38physiotherapy.co.uk, or visit my website for more information. Thank you for watching. Bye.